Today we are finalizing all the XPG new products that I received for review, and we already did the case, the XPG Battle Cruiser, we already did the M.2 SSD and the RAMs, the new Spectre, the S40G SSD and the D60G RAMs, and today the final product we're going to talk about the XPG Levante 240 AIO with RGB fans and RGB pump as well. CPU block. It's addressable RGB, so it's going to be of course interesting. The best thing about it, it actually has a very flexible pipes, so the connection from the pipe to the CPU block is very flexible and you can manage the pipes as you wish. Now this one on the radiator isn't flexible, so basically I'm just referring to the part where it's connected to the CPU block. Now it supports all Intel processor sockets and the AMD, they only stated here AM4, but I believe it can be placed on others as well, since it doesn't say anything else here except for the AM4. Luckily I placed it on AM4 socket, so we're going to use the AMD Ryzen 7 3700X on MSI Meg X570 godlike motherboard. So it has an addressable RGB, it has low noise fans, all aluminum radiator, high quality low noise pump, which I can already confirm, and hassle-free installation, which is basically all we're actually looking for. Now also they added some other information when it comes to water block dimensions, so 86 times 72 times 36. You have the radiator dimension, which is 240. You can place two 120mm fans. For the fan, the bearing is fluid dynamic bearing, and when it comes to fan speed, it goes from 600 to 2000 plus minus 10%. When it comes to fan airflow, it's 61.5 CFM, and the noise is, when you go up to 2000 RPMs, it goes up to 34 decibels, which is quite a lot when it comes to noise, but I think you won't be needing full speed on your fans. Now next to everything, we have the 4-pin PWM connection for the fans, so you can control the fan speed, and you have only you have two cables going from the pump. One is for the power and one is for the RGB. Since I already placed it in the build, we're going to check some other stuff. You already have pre-applied thermal paste, thermal compound, so you're okay with that. You have some stickers, and you have the addressable RGB CPU cooler instruction manual and how to attach it. Basically, the only thing that we're going to go and we're going to do, we're going to play some games, check out the temperatures on AMD Ryzen 7 3700X with the XPG Levante 240 AIO. We're going to play some games. We're going to use the heavy loader on the CPU to benchmark it properly and to see what does it do on 20 minutes, 10-20 minutes benchmark test with full load, what kind of temperatures are they, and that's about it. I do have to add that we have front 3 120mm fans for intake, 2 outtake on the radiator and 1 outtake 120 at the back, so you could conclude what kind of airflow is going to be to cool the processor as well, because it's not only for the radiator, it's also for the airflow, which is important. So let's go. To continue on the review, when it comes to XPG Levante 240 addressable RGB CPU cooler, they forgot to add the liquid cooler since it's an AIO. The design is just brilliant. I love the CPU block and how it shines. It really does give a nice vibrant colors, and the fans are really also impressive with double rings from top and bottom. And it has both sides light up, so if you place it on front you can still have the RGB looks, which is really cool. depending on how you place them, of course. But they're immediately synchronized, and you can synchronize it with your motherboard, which is also nice. Get all around RGB or single color depending on what you wish. Now playing and heavy loading the CPU, the AMD Ryzen 7 3700X, we got something like this. For 20 minutes on heavy loader we got temperatures 70 degrees, and on 70 Celsius degrees it stopped, it didn't go up. So basically this is quite alright for 20 minutes on full load. 70 degrees with 240 radiator and 2 fans. For the airflow I used 3 on front, 120mm for intake, and for outtake 2 on the radiator and 1 at the back, all 120mm fans. With the case you do get 4 of them, so 2 additional just fits perfectly on top. Next to that we also did testing inside the game. I played PUBG on 2K resolution with high details. I didn't go with ultra details. I really wanted to have some FPS after all, because yeah, you know, this is an RTX 2060, can't pack a punch on 2K and ultra details. But nevertheless we got some nice scoring and with temperatures, because even though the load on the processor was 30%, maybe 35 at some point, the temperature never passed 58 to 60, so that was fixed. And basically I'm really satisfied how the AIO from XPG actually cooled down the Ryzen 7 3700X. You get a nice design, you have really flexible pumps when it comes to connection to the CPU block. It's very easy mounting, you just mount it to the original backplate of the motherboard that you get with the X570 or B450 or any AMD motherboard, AMD based motherboard. When it comes to placing the radiator, fairly easy, there's nothing too complicated. You just need to, after that, connect all the cables to synchronize the lights, to get the fan spinning, to pump, for the pump to work, and basically that is it. So guys, yeah, I mean, really satisfied with the results, the design, the craftsmanship. Basically, after all, the pipes are all nice. How would I say, no bumps, no something extra on the pipes, it's just slick design. So yeah, links are below for the XPG Levante 240. You can check the prices out and everything basically you wish. If I miss something, if I skip something, but now you know the temperatures on heavy load on this processor, which is brilliant. So yeah, that's all. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you like the XPG Levante 240 down in the comment section. Links are below beneath the video, and well, of course, see you next time. Bye bye.